Om. Om. Om.
ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति 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 प्रज्ञानाशु प्रतानैस्थिरचर निकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नः माया संख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विधिज विषयान् प्राश्य भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमति विभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः।
Mandukya Karika, Chapter 4, Alata Shanti Prakarana. Please read Karika 3.
भूतस्य जातिमिच्छन्ति वादिनः केचिदेव हि अभूतस्यापरे धीराः विवदन्तः परस्परम्।
Then Bhasya, Bhutasya Vidyamanasya, that sentence.
भूतस्य विद्यमानस्य वस्तुनः जातिम् उत्पत्तिम् इच्छन्ति वादिनः केचिदेव हि सांख्याः न सर्व एव द्वैतिनः।
So this prakarana starts, of course, after Namaskara, Mangalacharana or Namaskara to the Adi Guru and the yoga itself, the knowledge itself. Here, the earlier topic itself is established in a different way. What is the earlier topic? All that is there is Advaya Brahma, non-dual Brahma. There is nothing other than that. Other people profess duality. They take the dualistic world as real, Ishvara as real, Jiva as real. How this notion or the doctrine of duality, Dvaita, is wrong by showing the mutual contradiction among themselves, the dual Dvaitin only, and how they point out the defect of one another. That means they themselves, among themselves, by contradicting one another, by pointing out the defect of one another, show that the doctrine of duality is wrong. What remains is only non-dual Brahma. This is the method adopted here in this chapter by Gaudapadacharya. So the question is, how these Dvaitins, how these dualistic philosophers, how they differ among themselves, the arguments among themselves are being shown. So now, another thing. First, what is told in the Karika 3. This is between Sankhya, who are called as Satkaryavadi, not all dualistic. Satkaryavadi Sankhya, who say the effect is there and it is born. Nayayikas, Vaisheshikas, other dualists, Asatkaryavadi. Effect is Karya, effect is not there and it is born. Means Sankhya say that an existent entity is born. When you say that entity exists, which already exists, whether we are being coming into existence by born, by taking birth, not there. But they say that. Asatkarya, which is effect which is not there at all, non-existent. How non-existent entity can be born? If at all, from an entity by effect, by vikara, something else can be born. This doesn't arise. So therefore, both are wrong. They display, they show that Advaya alone is true. We have seen up to here, up to Dvaitna. Read further, Bhasya Yasmad Abhutasya.
यस्मात् अभूतस्य विद्यमानस्य अपरे वैशेषिकाः नैयायिकाश्च धीराः धीमन्तः प्राज्ञाभिमानिनः इत्यर्थः.
Yasmad Abhutasya. This is what was told earlier, Sankhyas. Others now. Who are they? Vaisheshika Nayayikas. Otherwise called as Tarkika. Those who rely totally on reasoning without any heed to Veda Shruti. They say, Avidyamanasya. Avidyamanasya means asataha, non-existent entity, the entity which is not existent. Other people, other than the Sankhyas. Who are they? Namely, Vaisheshika, Nayayika. And they are who? Dhiraha, Dhimantaha, highly intelligent. It is a sarcastic way of saying. Truly, they are not intelligent. They have not thought properly. They have not investigated properly. They are not taken into account Shruti at all. But based on reasoning, they say not really intelligent. They say Pradnyabhimaninaha. Conceited people. They consider themselves to be highly what in the modern days, no, rational. See, people think that by using the word rational and scientific, everything is wrong. No, it is not. It doesn't convey anything at all. In fact, when you say science, science has a different pattern. Analyze, observe, codify, verify. But it relies on perception only. That's a problem there. So therefore, it can investigate many things in the perceptual field. That is its field. Fine, that's why. But that method you can't apply to an entity which is ever existent and imperceptible. How can science have access there? It's just not possible. But they think that they are right. Therefore, see, like this here, Sankhya, followers of Sankhya and Vaisheshika Nayaga, Pradnyabhimaniya itartha. Not really intelligent person, but they consider themselves to be very intelligent people. What they do, continue.
विवदन्तः विरुद्धं वदन्तः हि अन्योन्यमिच्छन्ति जेतुम् इति अभिप्रायः.
Vivadantaha, argue among themselves. What is meant by that? Vivadantaha, viruddham vadantaha, contradicting one another. Why so? Anyonyam jetum ichchati. They aspire to win one another. Every Dvaitin wants to establish that what he says is correct and defeat the other. So their only intention is to put down the other and win themselves. Jetum ichchati iti abhipraya. That's what is meant by vivadantaha. It's parasparam vivadanta. Mutually argue with each other, protect with each other. Fine. They contradict each other, one another, but thereby what they show, what they reveal, what they establish, that is now being told. Read 4 Karika.
भूतन्न जायते किंचित अभूतन्नैव जायते विवदन्तो द्वया ह्येवम् अजातिं ख्यापयन्ति ते
किंचित भूतम न जायते अभूतम नैव जायते द्वयाः हि विवदन्तः एवं ते अजातिं ख्यापयन्ति. The fact is this: किंचित भूतम न जायते. Kinchit, even to the least extent, even a wee bit of it, even a little of it. What is it? Bhutam. Bhutam means the entity which already exists. An existent entity. Bhutam. Na jayate. Is not born again. It is already there. It is born. It is already there. Because it is already existent, there is no question of that same entity being born again. Number one. Again, other this as far as concerned, it is answer to Sankhya by Dvaita, this Vaisheshikas. Now Sankhya retorts to Vaisheshikas, Nayayika. Abhutam naiva jayate. Abhutam, and non-existent entity, because it is not there at all, there is the question of it being born. From milk, curd can be born. Is it not? From curd, butter can be born. From non-existent, can milk be born? Can curd be born? Can butter be born? From non-existent, nothing can be born. For example, earlier, milk is there. There is no question of milk being born again. It's there already, like that. So, Abhutam, a non-existent entity, because it is not there at all. How can it be? How can it be born? Why? Like Shashavishana, like horn of rabbit. Therefore, Dvayahi, both these followers of these different two doctrines, Satkaryavada and Asatkaryavada, both Sankhya's and Vaisheshika Nayayika, Dvayahi, Vivadantaha, mutually arguing with other by contradicting and pointing out the defect in the other notion. What they do, Evam, as shown in the first line, Te. Te means who? Both Dvaitins, Sankhya and Nayayika Vaisheshika. Ajatim Khapayanti. Ajati, absence of karya effect creation. From Brahman, something born at Jagat, karya effect ajatim. Absence of creation, absence of effect karya. What they do? Kyapayanti. Kyapayanti means show, reveal. That is, they reveal. And therefore what? The only possibility that remains is what? Nothing is born from Brahma. If you say from existent entity, that is Jagat, is there and Jagat is born. Wrong. Jagat is not there and Jagat is born out of it. Wrong. So therefore what? Jagat is not born at all. That's what remains. So they ajatim kyapayanti. They reveal what we have to say. Take Bhasya. Taihi evam viruddha vadanena, etc. Read.
तैः एवं विरुद्धवदनेन अन्योन्यपक्षप्रतिषेधं कुर्वद्भिः किं ख्यापितं भवतीति.
The question is, well, accepted, the true. These two matas, these two followers of their own school as such, they contradict each other. They point out the defect in each other. Thereby, what do they reveal? So that is Taihi, by these followers of both the schools of thought. And what they do? Viruddha vadanena, by mutually contradicting statements. Vadana here is statement, vadanena, by telling. By mutually contradicting statement, Anyonya paksha pratishedham kurodvi. Anyonya paksha pratishedham kurodvi. Anyonya paksha means the stand taken by one another. One dismisses the stand paksha taken by other. Means mutually pratishedham kurodvi, by those who mutually dismiss the notion of the other person, what is told by other. By thereby, kim khapitam bhavati. What is established? Accepted. They contradict each other, they point out defect of each other, and it is true. Thereby, what do they reveal? What do they establish? That question, then the answer is given by the Karika, that is how Bhasya Karika presents it. Continue, Uchyate.
उच्यते.
So here it
Bhutam.
is. Here said means Uchyate means stated. So it is stated by who? Gaudapadacharya in the Karika 4. Continue, Bhutam.
भूतं विद्यमानं वस्तु न जायते किंचित् विद्यमानत्वात् एव आत्मवत् इत्येवं वदन् असद्वादी सांख्यपक्षं प्रतिषेधति सज्जन्म.
Now this is Vaisheshika dismissing the Sankhya. Or if you want other way, the Asat Karyavadi dismissing the Sat Karyavadi. Just names are different. Entity of the argumentator are same. So therefore it says Bhutam Vastu. What is meant by Bhutam Vastu? Bhutam means Vidyamanam Vastu. The meaning of Bhutam is given as Vidyamanam Vastu, an existent entity. Says Navajayate. Who says? Vaisheshika says. Sarkar, Nayaka says. Cannot be born. Navajayate kinchit. So even to the least extent, it is not born at all. So na jayate kinchit. Even to a least extent. Why? What is the reason? Vidyamanatva. So vidyamanatva. Kinchit can be, that is what, any entity, not even to little, etc. Any entity, say, which is vidyamanam vastu. Any entity that exists cannot be born as that same entity. Why? Vidyamanatva deva. It already exists. Where is the question of its coming in existence by birth? It was already there. Eva. The Anumana is being given. Nayayikas are very clever in that. Why so? What is the illustration for that? Atmavad. See, look. Atma is an ever existing I. Don't take I as the body. I, Chaitanya, cannot be born, but it is already there. You can't say Chaitanya is there and Chaitanya is born. No, it's already there. So the Atmavat, like oneself. It can be taken yourself also. Me as individual, I am already born. I am there now. I am arguing with you. There is no question of me again being born. Atmatva Atmavad iti. Like oneself or like Chaitanya Atma. Iti evam vadan. Arguing so, say asadvadi. Asadvadi is Vaisheshika Nayayika. Sankhya Paksham. The stand taken by Sankhya, what is that? Namely, Sat Janma Pratishedati. Sat Janma is Sataha Janma. And birth from an existent entity. They Pratishedati refutes. Who Vaisheshika Nayayika Asatkaryavadi. Now, the Sankhya dismissing the Vaisheshikas, etc. Continue. Tatha.
तथा ना तथा read already. तथा अभूतम अविद्यमानम अविद्यमानत्वात् नैव जायते शशविषाणवत् इति एवं वदन् सांख्यपक्षः अपि सद्वादिपक्षम् असज्जन्म प्रतिषेधति.
Asadvadi Paksham, not Sadvadi. Asadvadi Paksham. Paksham Asajjanma Pratishedati. We'll see that. Tatha, so also, just as the Vaisheshikas, Nayayikas, Asatkaryavadis refute Sankhya, the same fashion, the Sankhya with Satkaryavadi, what does it do? Avid Abhutam. Abhutam means that's what told by who? Vaisheshika. Abhutam means what? Avidyamanam. That which is not in existence. Avidyamanatvat. Because it is not existent, because it is non-existent, for that very reason, na eva jayate, is not born as anything, for which anumana, inference, an illustration is given. Shasha vishanavad iti. Like from rabbit's horn, nothing can be made. You can't make a cricket bat from rabbit's horn. Or a bow you can't make from a rabbit's horn. Nothing can be born. Iti evam vadan, arguing so, Sankhya api. Even the followers of Sankhya also, what they say, asadvadi paksham. The stand taken by asadvadi means Vaisheshikas and Nayayikas. And the now asadvadi paksham. What is that asadvadi paksha? Namely, asajjanma. See, asajjanma means asat karyavad. Earlier sat karyavad, asat karyavad. From non-existent entity, something is born. That is what pratishedati. Sankhya dismisses it, refutes. Fine. So what? So what? What you say what's true? How? Let us continue. Vivadanta.
विवदन्तः विरुद्धं वदन्तः द्वैतिनः अपि एते अन्योन्यस्य पक्षौ सदसतोः जन्मनि प्रतिषेधन्तः अजातिम् अनुत्पत्तिम् अर्थात् ख्यापयन्ति प्रकाशयन्ति ते.
Arthat khyapayanti prakashayanti. Well, Vivadantaha from Karika. Its meaning is Viruddham Vadantaha. Arguing one against the other. Each refuting other's stand. Vadantaha. Dvayaha. Dvaitinaha api. Both. Sankhya is Dvaiti, other Naya Vaishya Dvaiti. Sankhya is Dvaiti at the last stage. Purusha Prakriti duality he makes. Otherwise, he comes very close to Vedanta. The last lap he makes this blunder. Purusha is independent, Prakriti is independent. Two different entities. Vedanta speaks of Purusha Prakriti, but Prakriti dependent on Purusha. See, in Purana, you are familiar with this figure. What is that? Ardhanari Nateshwara. Who is he? Shiva, Bhagavan Shiva, with half body of male as Shiva, half body as female as that of Parvati. Modern people may say it is absurd. It is not absurd. It is a figurative presentation of the Jagat in the sense. Without Prakriti, Maya, Shakti, matter aspect, which is Jada in nature, Jagat cannot be made. But this Prakriti, Maya, matter needs to be enlivened. It should be made to appear sentient. That can be done by Chaitanya Brahma only. Purusha. So therefore, Purusha aspect, which is represent Chaitanya Brahma, itself independently also cannot create Jagat, because Prakriti matter is required. Chaitanya itself cannot create Jagat. Prakriti, Maya, matter cannot create Jagat. In the presence of Chaitanya, Purusha, Brahma, in Purana told as Bhagavan Shiva, the Parvati, the other counterpart, inner Maya, Shakti, etc., create Jagat. They are mutually dependent. One is the breath of other. Somewhere in Ramayana, at one place, after coronation, etc., was over, see, all this Ramayana is enacted by me. Rama Purusha doesn't do anything at all. What it means? With the Rama Purusha, Chaitanya Brahma, Nirguna, it cannot be. It is me, Prakriti, Maya, as Lakshmi she is. Representing what? It is me who is enacting. Actually, there is one way of looking at it. There is only one Purusha. All other, even males, are also females from the standpoint of Prakriti. Because male or female body is made of 5 elements only. Maybe a little difference in the anatomical structure, that's fine. That's why that distinction comes. But they are made up of what? 5 elements. 5 elements from where? Tasmadva, etasmad, from Maya Shakti. It was told from Brahma, but without Maya it can't come. Maya Shakti. So therefore, all who are as a male, essentially they are what? Prakriti content only. Chaitanya Purusha doesn't do anything at all. It is like that. One interesting example is given. It may not apply nowadays. Olden days, even in 1950s and etc., when movies are not that rampant, in dramas, the female character was to be what? Who? Male only, dressed as female. Or for example, women's college is there, and the drama is enacted. In the drama, male characters are there, female characters are there. No problem for female character. What about male characters? Female only, dressing as what? Male. Like that. In the entire creation, all are female only. There is no male at all. Male is only Chaitanya Brahma. The context comes, you are supposed to know this. In Krishna's life, in Bhagavata, etc., Radha comes in picture. This phenomenon of Radha is highly mistaken. Even those painters, they find like a Radha Madhava, as if romance. Then you should know for certain, this Radha is none other than Prakriti Tattva Maya Shakti. The Adi Shakti, what they call Raja Rajeshwari, Parameshwari, Adi Shakti, it manifests as Durga, Parvati, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Gayatri, and then fifth is Radha. Many don't know this. They think she is only a gopi. No. But she had a role in the Krishna avatar. And Radha is epitome of devotion. Radha is the breath of Krishna. Krishna is the breath of Radha. Prakriti is the breath of Purusha, as far as creation is concerned, as the state of Ishvara is concerned, not Nirguna Brahma. So, who Prakriti is the breath of this. Someone said, Krishna said itself, Radhe ke bina mai adha hu. If Radha is not, I am adha. I can't have the status of Ishvara. Because of that. So therefore, even the Radha Madhava Vivaha, it is only a sanketa. It is not actual marriage. It is a figurative way of expression, because one without the other is not possible to exist. They say, of course, different versions are there. One version is when Krishna left for Mathura, Radha or sometime other. Because the Krishna Vira, separation from Krishna, Radha ran to find this Krishna, and she was running in that desert. She was running until she collapsed. Krishna knew that she is leaving the body. He came. Radha, what do you want? He said, I don't want anything at all. Again said, see if you think what you want. Then he said, please play your flute. Krishna played his flute, Basari Murli. Radha breathed her last. Krishna threw the flute, never to touch again. Anyway, Radha Krishna is what? Purusha Prakriti. Just as in the case of Bhagavan Shiva, Ardhanari Nateshwara is how inseparable. Jagataha Pitarau, the original parent of the Jagat. So from the standpoint of Krishna, Radha Madhava, like Ardhanari Nateshwara, one not separable from other. You can't see, Radha is not one of the queens. Rukmini is Lakshmi, is already there. So this is only to show the devotion aspect. Radha being the very peak of it. So she had a role in the Bhagavad, Krishna Leela as such. See, these things are greatly misunderstood. We should know our culture and not follow what across the people coming from across the border tell us, especially from West. Should make them understand. They are not, see, another thing. From the age-wise, first when Krishna and Radha met together, Krishna was 5 years old. Radha was 11 years old. Rasa Leela took at the age of Krishna's 5 or 6. So it cannot be, it should not be misunderstood as a relation between the husband and wife. Not that way. The bhakti of gopis is something which is unsurpassing. A great spiritual dignitary said, the bhakti, devotion of gopis can only be an ideal. It is not possible for others to accomplish that. And he said, even Mirabai, Kabir Das, Tulsi Das, Surdas are nowhere near the devotion of gopis. But they are inspiring for others to develop the devotion. They are special ones. Had taken the birth as gopis because that Krishna is coming. And all at one time or other, they were all, one time or other means what? You, from the Rama Avatara onwards, they were longing the company of Bhagavan. In Rama Avatara, Rama, etc., Krishna, the Krishna, and they were given the promise, yes, you can have such company in Dwapara Yuga end. I will come there. And so that is what they wanted, the presence of who? Krishna. And when the Rasa Leela took place, it is not that, see, one Krishna dancing with others. Every gopi had exclusive Krishna with him, with her. And they were very happy. See, Krishna was with me. Ras Krida was over and they were going. and they are talking either. Hey, Krishna was with me. No, Krishna was with me. Other than no, Krishna was with me. Everyone is saying Krishna was with me exclusively. Who can do that except Parameshwara? See, you can't see with these filthy eyes. So that devotion is so noble beyond the realm of identification with the body. Man, woman is not there at all. Man, woman difference comes from the standpoint of anatomical structure, physical body. They had transgressed the notion of the body as I. They were totally transfixed in Paramatma Tattva. So this is what Radha Madhava, Radhe, 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 Radhe. And they have got a notion. Not notion, they have got that. Those are followers of Radha. You can approach Krishna only through Radha. It has some sense in the sense Brahma, Nirguna Brahma, you can approach easily through Saguna Brahma. If you have no qualification to appreciate Nirguna Brahma, you have to take to resort to Saguna Brahma. So there is some sense. See, this should be known properly. We should be aware of our culture. Our culture is so noble. So that being the case, see here, this Prakriti Purusha. What you are seeing is Sankhyas are coming so close to Vedanta. Prakriti Purusha. But at the last lap, they do the blunder. They make them independent. No. Prakriti depends on Purusha. Purusha, true, Prakriti is only the appearance. Problem is solved. That's what Vedanta. So here, that's why Sankhya happens to be Dvaitin. And of course, here it doesn't come, it's not the context here. Okay. Vivadantaha, Viruddham Vadantaha, Dvayaha, Dvaitnapi, Ete, Anyonyasya Pakshav. Ete, both these, Anyonyasya Pakshav. The Paksha, the stand taken by others, Pakshav, it is accusative dual, because nominative also is same thing. You have to say Paksha, accusative. What is the Paksha? Namely, what are the stand taken by them? Sadasatoho Janmani, again accusative dual. The Janma, the birth of Sat and Asat in the sense, birth from Sat, birth from Asat. Pratishedhantaha. Pratishedhantaha, dismissing one each other. What do they do? Ajatim. What is ajati? Karika is it. Meaning is given. Anutpattim. Absence of any utpatti, jagat. Creation. Absence of jagat or absence of creation. Arthat. Arthat here means in fact. English what is it? In fact. Of course, different meanings are there, but here it means in fact. In fact. Kyapayanti. Show, reveal. Means what is Kyapayanti? Meaning is given. Prakashayanti. They reveal. Prakashayanti. Te. Now here that what is being argued among themselves by dismissal of the is accepted by Vedanti, and the outcome of it, that is from Advaya Brahma, nothing is born, is approved by Vedanta. For this purpose, 3 Karikas, which were in the chapter 3, earlier chapter, they are just quoted here only to point out that we do approve what they say. That means in terms of argument, without ourselves getting involved in that. Read Ajatasya. Wait. One more is there. Yes, sir. This is for what I said was for 6, 7, 8. So here, fifth we have not taken. He said we approve what they say. Read this. What is that? Fifth Karika. Read.
ख्याप्यमानामजातिं तैः अनुमोदामहे वयं विवदामो न तैः सार्धम् अविवादं निबोधत।
तैः ख्याप्यमानम् अजातिं वयं अनुमोदामहे तैः सार्धं न विवदामः अविवादम add अध्याहार परमार्थ दर्शनम निबोधत तैहि, by those followers of Sankhya and Vaisheshika Nayayikas, or the followers of Satkaryavada and Asatkaryavada. Khyapyamanam. Khyapyamanam means what is being shown, what is being established by their mutual arguments. What is that? Namely, ajatim, absence of creation. Ajatim, absence of creation. Say that. Vayam, we, those who establish Advaita. Anumodamahe. Anumodamahe means we approve. It also means we rejoice. But here it means we approve what they say, the ajati, absence of creation as a result of their mutual argument. Taihi sardham. Sardham means with them. Taihi sardham na vivadamaha. We are not going to argue with them because they already argued and brought out the truth out. This is the style followed by Gaudapadacharya. In Vedanta Shastra, at other places, they are argued and dismissed. But here, at the conclusion of this text, Gaudapadacharya follows this style. The other things he had done earlier, from the Shastra standpoint, from the reasoning of what dream state, first state, etc., he has already done. But here he says he is not going to argue with them because their mutual argument itself reveals or establishes the Advaita Siddhanta, doctrine of Advaita. So therefore, in this text, we are not arguing with them. And as a result, what? Avivadam. Avivada means vivada rahitam, undisputed. undisputed. What is that? Paramartha darshanam nibodhata. O you disciples, please know, please understand the doctrine of Advaita. So that is what it is, the outcome of their mutual argument. And it is Paramartha darshan, direct experience of Swarup, beyond realm of any doubt. If anyone says, you may have it, but I have verified it, you say. It cannot be. You must have imagined. No. What I have verified in terms of Aparoksha Anubhava strictly tallies with the Vedanta Pramana Shastra. How can you deny it? If you don't know it, keep quiet, shut your mouth, don't make noise. You can't refute what I have discovered. So that's because it is not, see, an experience can be erroneous. Even knowledge also erroneous, that's a Brahma. Brahma, in contrast, Brahma. Brahma means correct knowledge. But there is no rule that any knowledge is always correct. It can be erroneous. It is called Brahma. But here, it is not just an experience. It is an experience as revealed, as described, as indicated by Vedanta Shastra. And it is also given to reasoning. That's why I understand properly. This Advaita Swarupa Brahma is established based on 3 cardinal tests. Shruti, final thing is Shruti says so, because it is a realm of Atindriya, imperceptible. Mind, intellect, Indriyas have no access. But it is given to reasoning, and finally, exactly as described in the Shruti, it is Vidvad Anubhava, experience that tallies, experience of this Brahmajnanis who are Brahmanishtha, tallies with what is told in the Shastra. Where the question of it can be wrong, yes. So, this is the greatness of our culture. We do accept Shruti, but it is not just blind belief. Finally, we verify. Of course, there are few things in the Vedas, like heaven, Punarjanma, hell, Punarjanma, which cannot be verified. But don't think that Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is non-verifiable. Wrong. Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is verifiable, like certain result of certain yajna yagas. Kaririki, to get the rain. What is that? Putra Kameshti, to get a son. Dasharatha did it. You may ask, Putra Kameshti we can do nowadays? Yes. But the Ritviks must be like what? What Dasharatha had. Special Ritvik. And of course, those materials must be there. That means, of course, I think there may be some, I don't know much about it, because people go for other, and this is an expensive thing also. And slowly it has become out of practice. But I think even today there must be some Ritviks, very great scholars who may be knowing what it is. So therefore it is verified truth, not simply swallowed because of Shraddha, etc. Shraddha is just at the beginning, but it should be verified. So therefore, this Paramartha Darshana, that word Darshana, means seeing, direct seeing, which is self-revealing, which you are verifying. There is no room for any dispute, it is undisputed. So now here, yes, we have to see the Bhashya. Read Bhashya Taihi Evam.
तैहि तैहि एवं ख्याप्यमानम् अजातिम् एवं अस्तु इति अनुमोदामहे केवलं न तैहि सार्धं विवदामः पक्ष प्रतिपक्ष ग्रहणेन.
We'll take next time.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि